Hey there, StarCraft fans, Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today on Knockout, it's going to be a PvT with potential ASL 21 winner Light. He's an incredible player. By the time you see this, maybe he's out, maybe he's moved on. We don't know at the time of this casting. Bottom left, it is a Light. Top right, it is a Motive. So Motive, not going to win ASL 21, but you never know what's going to happen in StarCraft games, do ya? That's why we click. That's why we watch. Sometimes you're disappointed because your favorite player lost or your favorite race lost, man. But it helps you to be motivated to watch the next one, doesn't it? Huh? I feel that way sometimes. So, at the time of this recording, the first two matches of the round of 8 from ASL 21 are complete. Not going to spoil those, just in case someone is waiting for the results somehow. But yeah, we're moving on, right? So at this point, it's going to be Flash versus Snow. Oh. And then it's going to be, oh, snap. Light, and who's the other guy that's in there? I just had a total brain fart. Anyway, Light has to face somebody in ASL 21. Who is it exactly? Let's find out real quick. We have a bit of a time here today. Let's see, ASL 21. There's the Wikipedia page. Pulling it up. Anything crazy going on here? Is it a Nexus first? Let's keep an eye on it. You can sneak one in on us if we're not paying close attention, Motive. It is a 4-player map. It's potentially gonna happen. Round of 16, round of 8. Jaedong! Oh, right. Totally forgot Jaedong was in there. God, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so happy that he's in there. Dude, it's a Nexus first. Let's go. Let's do it. All right, kids. Let's see at home how maybe the best Terran player in the world handles a Nexus first from Motive on a 4-player map. Right now, nothing. He doesn't know. There's no way to handle the Nexus first. If you don't know it's a Nexus first, you can't react to it if you don't know that it's there. And that's why scouting is so gosh darn important to y'all and to everybody. So, Nexus first. Again, it's Light. The theory is that a Nexus first cross spawn from a Protoss against a Terran is pretty much unbeatable, but I refuse to believe that. I think the best of the Terrans, the best of the best, can figure this out, make it happen. He's going just for a blind faster command center, not a CC first, but that is an expansion into a CC without getting gassed, without getting a factory first. It's pretty zippy. So this is probably the best blind opening he could hope for, because you're not going to CC first against a Protoss player. The chances of them going for early Zealots and killing you at that point are just too high. So Probe comes in, scouts, says, what's up? Oh, that's an early CC, but not as early as Light wishes it is. Once he sees my Nexus first, Marine says, get out of here. Yeah, it does get him out, but I mean, he saw everything. He's right. He saw, exactly. He saw the command center time. Ooh, we're going to scout cross spawn. So this is Light saying, hey, what could really kill me here is a cross spawn Nexus first. So let's see if that's what it is. And by golly, it is a cross spawn Nexus first. Now, do we pull the boys? Do we cancel this bunker? Because holy smokes, it doesn't matter if we have a bunker right now. There's 2 gates and no army units. None. None at all. Dude, he keeps the bunker. So either go for a fast third, pull some guys, try to bunker rush this thing. But I mean, based on the fact that Light's not doing it, I kind of feel like he just assumes, mine's both winners, assumes it's too late. It's too late to punish this now, because a lot of the times the response is, hey, we saw it. Let's pull some boys. Let's bring a bunch of Marines over. Let's maybe get a Vulture and a Siege Tank, and then maybe try to shut this sucker down. We had a great Patreon game featuring Bisu and Flash the other day. That was just fantastic. That featured a Nexus first. That was on Patreon at patreon.com/Falcon Paladin, so check that out if you want to see that one before anybody else on the main channel can. That's a good place to go. Now, robotics facility coming in. Going to be for Reavers about 9 times out of 10 these days. It's for Reavers. Protoss really like the Reaver plays these days. They've all worked on their Reaver micro, their shuttle micro. They're all good at it. It's very rare to see a Protoss kind of fly into like 3 missile turrets and just lose everything immediately, which is something that we saw more often back in the olden times of StarCraft when people weren't quite up to the skill level that they are today. Range for Dragoons coming in. I don't know. I don't like this from Light. I kind of feel like he has to move out. He has to. He can't just sit here and play it normal and get a third base at a normal time and get his tank count up at a normal time, because the economy of Motive is insane. He's already got a worker advantage. Second base is all sorts of saturated. I mean, in all fairness, light second base is looking good too. But this is not... if you don't try to punish it at all, I don't know what you do. That's a third Nexus coming in. So detection first, observatory. Second up, we're going to get... Again, I'm going to put some money on this being Reaver. Just doesn't quite have enough gas to do it yet. Engineering bay coming in because we know it's probably Reaver. We're going to get some turrets. Some spider mines would be nice as well. Spider mines are on the way. Vultures happening. Siege tanks being produced. First one of the day at 5.5 minutes. +1 vehicle weapons here too. This is just not... I don't know. I guess I got a couple of vultures into the main somehow. How do these Dragoons let that happen? Oh, and he's spider... No. Okay, fine. One spider mine hit. That one doesn't hit. That one doesn't hit. That one also doesn't hit. Thanks to the observer. And... yeah. Little anemic. Not that great. Not that great from light. Showed up. I mean, they're slow vultures. They're not as microable. They're not as dangerous as speed vultures are. Speed upgrade was not the priority, though. Siege mode is on the way. This third base is finishing up now. This is just not good for light. I mean, I guess light's putting it to the test. I got Nexus firsted. I scouted it, but I'm not punishing it. And what does that mean for me long term? Can I win anyway? Am I just light? Am I just that good technically? Am I just that good playing standard that I can out-execute you even if you have an economic advantage of a Nexus first? Is that what light is going for here? Because it kind of feels like that's what he's doing. So spider mines haven't done a lot today. I don't think they've killed a single unit, but that doesn't mean you can't keep trying. Hang on. There's not actually a robotics facility coming in. Hold your horses. Is this the one game in 2026 I've cast so far that doesn't have Reavers in a PvT? It might very... No, there it is. As soon as I assumed it wasn't coming, then it showed up. It's so standard. It might be the most standard thing in all of the matchups in StarCraft. I mean, I guess ZVZ is extremely standardized in every possible way. So no. But Reaver and PvT is pretty consistent, man. Protoss are not skipping leg day, not skipping Reaver stuff. And he sees it and says, yeah, okay. Might as well build some turrets then. Let's go. Down the right side, fourth base, not expanding here because, I mean, obviously it's not safe to do so. But walling off against them. Vultures, third base coming in at 8.5, not even 8.5, 8 minutes and 5 seconds. Ooh, and a Stargate. Okay, hold on. We can do carriers off of 3 gas with the 4th minerals. It's possible. It's pretty effective too, but if you get attacked while you're transitioning, you die. We'll keep an eye on it. Could just be arbiters, but we don't have the tech for arbiters. We don't have a citadel even, let alone a Templar archives. Oh yeah, air weapons firing up. Holy smokes. Nexus first into carrier is so strong. It's like CC first into mech in TVZ. Posted an incredible game between Flash and Queen last week. That was CC first into mech with Flash, and it was insanely powerful. So Vulture's doing their little thing, yada, yada, yada. A couple probes are going to die. I mean, still 66 remaining after the deaths. 66 is a fine number to have even before the deaths. So yeah, Stargate, Fleet Beacon. Nope, second Stargate, Fleet Beacon. There you go. All right, let's see the scanning. Let's see when Light figured this out. I'm going to try to keep an ear out for the scans. Hey, look, a scan. Scans. Just scanning out, right? This is not a scan to see what the Protoss is doing. This is where Griffin plays Distraction Theater. Hey, look at me. La, 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 la. I'm making Dragoons. La, 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 la. You don't see any Zealots? Don't worry about that. Everything's fine. He is skipping Zealots entirely, isn't he? I don't think he's made a single Zealot today. I lied. He's got Zealots. They are slow because, again, we don't have a Citadel. We're not making a Citadel. Slows up. This has got to set off alarm bells in Flash's head right now. It's got to be like, all right, why are these slow Zealots at 10 minutes? This doesn't make any sense at all. Another scan. There it is. Okay, so he sees the carrier. Now he's like, that's why there's slow zealots at 10 minutes. Fair enough. Okay, so now Light has successfully scouted a Nexus first, chose to do nothing about it. He has successfully scouted a carrier play at 10 minutes and has decided to do nothing about it. He's still making tanks. He's still making vultures. If he doesn't move out, he is too inactive. He needs to move out. Look, I think he should have moved out against that Nexus first. He didn't. All right, I can allow that. But I think he really needs to move out against these carriers. Because as always, if this carrier group gets up to 8 carriers with +2, you kind of just die. Not always the case. I have posted a carrier game recently on the channel where the Protoss got into a bunch of carriers with +2 and didn't die. Or sorry, did die actually. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. Carrier capacities on the way. This is just, it's a timer running down. Can Flash get across the map? Can Light get across the map in time to kill the Protoss before that carrier group gets to the big scary number that it wants to be at? The answer is, sure looks like it. He's kind of just moving across the map without too much resistance whatsoever. Counterattack, maybe yes. Vultures killing some probes down this way, trying to expand in the bottom right. Motive. And by golly, forcing the army back with a little threat of a counterattack. Hey! Sometimes that's all ya gots to do, man. I mean, this is pretty nice flank attack from Motive. He's got Zealots on the right side, Dragoons on the left side. Again, they're not speed Zealots, and they never will be. Well, Citadel's coming in. The Reaver stuff. Getting some hits off. Been pretty good. Reaver, one more shot. No, can't get another one. Dude, the slow Zealots are just not good here. But we're not trying to win. We're trying to buy time. Because look, carriers have arrived. If your anti-air is literally 0, you don't even need that 6 or 8 carrier number, do ya? See, look, you don't even have to micro. Crap, Goliath's are here. Now we have to micro. Hold on a second. Boy, these Zealots wish they had speed, don't they? Did Motive screw up by not getting Zealot speed? I feel like this game would go a little bit differently for him. This engagement for sure with a little bit of Zealot speed. 3 more carriers on the way. Zealot legs are coming in. I think Motive can afford to lose this base, though. It's just if it starts getting pushed into the main base of the natural, that's where it gets really problematic. Yeah, just attacking interceptors for now. Not enough carriers to really worry about it too much. Carriers take forever to build, as we can see here. Motive needs to fire up a few more Zealots here, I think. Trying to snipe off any of these tanks. Look at how low the interceptor count is here. Light expanding to the 6 o'clock behind all of this shenaniganry. More carriers arrive. They've got all of, I don't know, 0 interceptors. They're working on baby's first interceptor now. This might be enough. 5 with the 6th one coming now. +2 attack getting started now. It's a little bit late, I think. Trying to Reaver Dragoon. Okay, 1 tank died. 2 tanks died. A Reaver gets killed. Good trade economically, not incredible trade. Not what you expect to see from Reavers. Carrier count. A little bit heftier. Zealot leg upgrade. Finishing in about 15 seconds, but it's not here yet. You kind of need it now. Yeah, natural base is dead. Can you afford all of these losses? Light is just macroing so hard right now. 147 to 135 supply. Protoss is down, but what Protoss can do is get real cost efficient with these carriers. Yep. Got 8 interceptors on at least one of them. +2 attack is coming in. Light just very methodically stepping through, taking down another base. Unless these carriers can handle it. Every interceptor they have, it matters here. The Goliath count is just pretty hefty, though. I mean, we're looking at a lot. A lot. It's more than 12, which is as many as I can select at one time. It's like 15 of them, somewhere around there. Yeah, Nexus down, easy peasy. Can the power of carriers win today? The power of carriers compels you Trying to send a small army back here, whittle down some of these Goliaths, some of these tanks. Okay, so he's wiping out tanks. But I mean, I'd almost go for Goliaths here. If you kill all the Goliaths, then the carriers are amazing. So look, here are the carriers. There are 8 of them. They don't have +2 yet. So that timer, we haven't hit that one, but it's about a minute or 2 away from being there. Vulture screaming up into the natural base, killing a couple probes, spider mining because that's what you do when you're a vulture anyway. Yeah, probe. Remember when there were 66 probes? There's 38 probes now and a supply block on motive. And then Light says, down this way we go. Man, is Light going to win this game? I need to... Okay, so if Light wins this game, I need to stop listening to people in the comments who are like, if Protoss gets carriers out, Terran can't possibly win. It's like, well, get good, scrubs. Play like Light. Light can win. Yeah? Oh, dude, all these probes are dead, too. Oh, my gosh. The carrier fleet is big and intimidating, and +2's finishing up, but you don't have the money to replace your interceptors because your mineral income is gone. That's the sound of your mineral income being gone, sir. I guess he's got some minerals in the main base. This is a lot. +2 is still not done. Man, I think Motive needed to prioritize getting that +2 a little bit more quickly. It would have been nice to have in the last 2 or 3 minutes of the match. Instead, he still doesn't have it at 17 minutes. It waited too, so there's the +2. It's finally done. And oh, look, these Goliaths are dying. That's not because of the +2. It's because there's only 2 Goliaths left. All right, Motive. Here goes nothing. Putting the pressure on. Light's in the top left too, though. He can afford to lose the space. He's playing it like a Protoss. 7 Goliaths at a time in production in that tab. Yeah, these SCVs, I was going to say, aren't even running. They probably should run, though. And can we get into the main base to just kind of ravage everything here? Vulture's on a run by into the natural. There weren't that many probes to begin with from Motive, and now there are fewer probes to begin with. I don't know. It's a lot. It is a lot of Goliaths. The +2 is done, though, and the carriers are just doing better in the situation than they were, 3 or 4 minutes ago. They almost have to go into the main base here, but these, Goliaths getting shoved away by the Dragoons. 3 Goliaths making to the main base to fight with the turrets that are here, but there aren't that many of them, and just whittling down individual Goliaths is awesome. It's when they get into numbers that they are a bigger problem. Disguise their numbers. But look at this. Goliath down, Goliath down, Goliath down, tank down. This is such a horrible position to try to defend into here. Look at these guys derping around on the ramp. That's what you do when you're a Goliath, as your pathing is bad, just like Dragoons. Yeah, kills another one, kills another one. Dude, he is whittling down this Terran force, but it is so big. And then he just jukes back over here, kills another command center. Look at him sniping tanks down. Get the CC. Going after SCVs, which is a little bit, there's more overkill here. This is a crazy match. Can Motive do this thing? Dragoons trying to cover. One of the carriers does die. We're not replacing carriers at this stage of the game, folks. When a carrier goes down, it's gone forever. Another one dies. Still, 7 remain. They are doing all right for themselves. I wish I could see how many kills any of them have, but they have to rebuild interceptors like crazy. No way. Is Light getting pushed back into his natural base? He is. He's getting pushed back into his nat. It's suddenly both players under 100 supply. These Dragoons are just standing and fighting. Repair on the bunker is big, but look at the Goliaths taking hits from the Dragoons and just getting annihilated. No! No! And Motive gets the win. Oh. Had to eat my words on that one. I really assumed Light was going to pull that thing off, but nope. The magic power of carriers, they got that +2, and everything else changed. Oh, no. Well, now I have to hear in the comments, once Protoss gets the carriers out, the Terran is dead, and nothing they can do. Look. Okay, so, Light. Saw Nexus first, didn't do anything to try to stop it at all. Saw the carriers. I don't think he moved out soon enough. I think he should have moved out more quickly, but by golly, there were definitely... but by golly, there are definitely a lot of Reavers and Dragoons causing problems for sure. So that's part of the issue there. 11 kill carrier, 13 kill carrier. And again, we're killing things like Goliaths, like siege tanks with these carriers. Amazing. Motive taking down Light with a cross spawn Nexus first into carrier transition. One of the most powerful things you can do in a PvT in 2026. He pulls it off. He gets the win. Light has to tap out. Absolutely crazy, crazy outcome there. The micro was good enough. It was, in fact, great. All right. What do we got here? 156,000, 141,000 points in favor of Light. Sometimes you get the higher point total and you don't win. Motive outproducing, but getting out-killed by Light. Again, these numbers are kind of favoring Light across the board. The outspend by Light in a PvT should not result in a win. But guess what? Carriers are some of the most cost-efficient units in all of the land. And this is exactly an example of why this shows us. That was fan-friggin-tastic. Again, cannot wait for the comments on this one. So that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.
Yeah.